Ready? Long, long ago, in a little town called Nazareth, there was a young woman named Mary.
Hello, I'm Mary.
Mary loved God very, very much, and Mary was engaged to a man named Joseph.
Hello, I'm Joseph.
One day, Mary was praying to God when all of a sudden an angel appeared. Mary was afraid. The angel told Mary, "Don't be afraid.
Not to be afraid.
You're going to have a baby."
You can have a baby.
Mary did not understand, for she did not even have a husband.
How could this be? I don't even have a husband.
The angel told Mary, "You're going to have a baby and he'll be God's son."
You're gonna have a baby and he will be God's son.
Mary believed the angel and said, "I am the Lord's servant."
I'm the Lord's servant. May everything you say happen to me.
Now Joseph was a good man. He loved God, but he didn't understand how what Mary told him could be true. It was very hard to believe. An angel and God's son here in Nazareth? How could this be true? And even if it was, how could Mary and Joseph raise him? What will people in town think and say? And what about our families? They'll be shamed. He told God, "I don't think I can do this.
I don't think I can do this.
I don't even know what to think anymore."
I don't even know what to think anymore.
Joseph had been worrying and praying, and he was very, very tired. So Joseph laid down and went to sleep. After Joseph had fallen asleep, an angel appeared to him in his dream. Joseph sat up and shielded his eyes from the bright light. He was terrified. The angel said, "Don't be afraid, Joseph.
Don't be afraid, Joseph.
You're going to get married and the baby will be God's son.
You're gonna get married and the baby gonna be God's son.
And you will name the baby Jesus."
And you're gonna name a baby Jesus.
Scooch this way, please. Don't leave. Don't become this part of No, stop it. Okay. Many months later, when Mary was full with child, Joseph and Mary had to travel to Bethlehem for the census. Stop walking, Donkey. It was a long and difficult journey. It's believed that they traveled by foot and by donkey. It is also said that this particular donkey that Mary and Joseph rode was very stubborn, for he was born in January. After many days of traveling, they finally made it to Bethlehem. Joseph began to look for a place to spend the night, but everywhere he looked, all the rooms were full. He started knocking on the doors and asking if there was any rooms anywhere.
Is it any room still? Is it any room still? Is it any rooms anywhere?
But it was no use, there were no rooms. At last, Mary looked at her belly, and she told Joseph, "Joseph, it's time."
Joseph, it's time.
Joseph looked around. This time he saw a stable full of animals. It's not what he was looking for, but somehow it seemed like where they were supposed to go. He looked at Mary and said, "Let's go this way, Mary. It's going to be okay."
Let's go this way, Mary. It's gonna be okay.
Am I coming over you?
This has got to get on Facebook.
Joseph led Mary to a stable and prepared a place for her to give birth to baby Jesus. Mary had baby Jesus, wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and placed him in a manger. In the meantime, out in a nearby field, there were a group of shepherds watching over their flocks. An angel appeared to them and told them the good news that would cause great joy for all people. Today, in the town of Bethlehem, a Savior has been born to you. He is the Messiah, the Lord. This will be a sign to you. You'll find a baby wrapped in swaddling clothes and lying in a manger. So they hurried off to see the baby. You want to go stand by baby? Can I go stand by Sissy? When the shepherds got to Bethlehem, they found Mary, Joseph, and the baby lying in a manger, just as the angel had said. Once the shepherd had seen this thing with their own eyes, they ran off and told everyone they could find about the new Savior. Mary kept all of these things hidden in her heart, in solemn anticipation of the little baby and how he would bring about the redemption of all those who would follow him. Please join us as we worship our King by singing Silent Night. Ellie.
Night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round the virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in
Yeah.
Good, good. Thanks. Encore, encore. Yeah, let's see the donkey one more time. Go across.